Hi, my name is Ariana, and for today's video, I'm going to be reacting to a video by Erold story called Accidentally Shaving Off My Eyebrows in High School. Let's get started.
So how would you react if your eyebrows right now just fell off? They'd be like, hey, I'm gonna go on a quick vacation. I'll be back in like 6 months if that's cool with you. I'll get you a souvenir though, don't worry. Like, would that be a problem for you? Would you be embarrassed to go to school or work? Would people treat you differently? Well, either way, luckily for you, this doesn't have to be a hypothetical question because I'm an idiot and did it by accident like 3 years ago. This is how I accidentally shaved off my eyebrows in high school. Hey guys, really quick before the video starts, for those of you that don't know, I am now doing YouTube full time. And however, as grateful as I am for this job, YouTube is just not a reliable income. And that can be kind of stressful. Hey Erold, do you want a Red Bull? So with that being said, if you would like to directly support myself and the channel, please check out my store, Senpai Market, and you can get apparel based off of your favorite Erold story jokes and videos, and not only that, but we also now collaborate with artists to bring their artwork to you in the forms of shirts, hoodies, stickers, prints, and more to come. So yeah, senpaimarket.com. Thank you so much for the support, and enjoy the video. So just wondering, have you guys ever particularly cared about the way you dress or wanting to look good? I remember back in high school, this was one of the biggest things on my mind. And I don't mean that in a, oh, I need to impress people and want them to like me because of that external validation kind of way, but I mean that would be nice too. But more so in a, hey, I want to dress in a way that makes me feel cool and also lets me express who I am kind of way. And actually a good friend of mine, Lucas, was that role model. He dressed well, had a good skincare and face routine, his hair was on point,
like God sculpted himself every morning.
And with all that together, he just radiated this calm and confident energy. And this made me think, wait, I want to be like that. And because we shared a similar heritage and skin tone, I was especially excited for this. My man Lucas was out here representing by being a handsome and charismatic person while being tan and Asian. Growing up, I never had anyone to look up to who I could relate to in that sense. So that was really cool. Anyways. So thus began my quest to level up visually. Which kind of failed immediately. Clothing was kind of a bust because Lucas was kind of like an international student. Oh, where did I get my hoodie? I think my dad got it for me. It's really cool. It's like Italian. I think it's pronounced like Bucky or something. Whoa.
I was gonna say Bucci.
Bucky. Right? It's like so cool. Anyways, I think it was like 1.4K or something.
That's too
Wait, what?
money.
So I couldn't really copy his exact style, but it's okay because later down the road I learned that it's about how you wear something and not necessarily what brand it is.
That's like rich.
But anyways, back to me failing my quest. I was excited to start a skincare routine because you know, my skin was out here looking like a crossbreed between a chocolate chip cookie and sandpaper. My jeans were just like, hey kid, get fucked. If I can't kill it in the fashion department, then maybe at least I could save my skin with a nice skincare routine, you know? I'm talking about glow like the sun, clear like the sky. But then I went to the doctor and he was like, oh, you have hormonal acne, so you might be out of luck for the next 4 to 24 months. And then there was hair. We don't talk about Erold's high school hair. So with my last option, I realized eyebrows. I could clean up my eyebrows. This is genius. This is a genius idea. This is totally not a bad idea. So right away, with fierce determination, I hit up a YouTube tutorial. Okay, how to have nice eyebrows. Blah, 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 blah. Be careful, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes eyebrows will go back. This is so boring. Whereas, like, let me just fast forward to the important part. They also talked about having these specific tools and instruments for the sake of accuracy and control, whatever that means. So with that crucial information in mind, I then decided to grab a pair of scissors out of my desk and proceeded to cut my eyebrows off. Woo! And as expected, for the love of God, I absolutely killed it, dude! Like, I got the shape I wanted, I thinned it out just a bit. This is a mission success. For the left eyebrow. So I then move on to the right eyebrow with foolish confidence, and basically what happened next?
Let's go.
Yeah, I exterminated every hair follicle above my right eye. And the worst part was, I didn't even realize how bad it was. So I show up to school the next day, and I was grabbing multiple people's attention. People are looking at me, teachers are looking at me, cute girls are looking at me. They were doing double takes, and I was so gassed up. Because of my delusion, this was the biggest confidence boost of my life. Oh my god, that dude's eyebrows looks so good. Hey, is it just me? Or is that guy missing his whole ass eyebrow? What the fuck? I was so happy that people were impressed by my pristine god tier eyebrows. So eventually I then talked to Lucas and he was like, I think you cut it a little too much. But other than that, it's looking pretty clean to me. Yeah, pretty clean. In hindsight, I think no one really talked to me about my huge mistake out of pity, maybe? Anyways, the person who finally brought me back to my senses, one of my closest friends, my tomboy, low-key weeb, hype beast, future wingman, Millen. I also like to call her Melon, cause Melon. I think it's a good nickname, okay? So we had this tradition of having a catch-up session every so often because we went to different schools. Pick a nice cafe for coffee, then hit up a restaurant for lunch. She paid for drinks and dessert, I paid for food. It was a good system. Millen was my homegirl. So after we finish our food run, we're waiting at the bus, and while we're chatting, I realize that Millen is now glaring at my face. Because while we were eating, there was a good distance between us, but now we're right beside each other. And let me tell you, Millen was a tomboy in the attitude sense, but she loved makeup and cosmetics. So, of course, she had probably noticed the massacre that has occurred on the place where my eyebrows are supposed to be. And while squinting, she asks me, did you cut your eyebrows? And I remember being so excited about this because I thought she was praising me. Like, wow, Millen, my expert makeup and cosmetics friend, is complimenting my eyebrows. Oh my god. Erold, what have you done? What have you done? I'm saying this completely honestly, but your eyebrows look like eraser shavings. Yeah, so that's the tomboy attitude that I was talking about. She then proceeded to destroy my life, basically, and probably brought me back down to reality, which was very much appreciated. You need friends to tell you the cold hard truth sometimes. So yeah, that is the story of me shaving off one of my eyebrows in high school. I bought an eyebrow pencil after that, so thank you, Millen, for the suggestion. After she finished laughing her ass off. So if you're wondering how things are today, it took 5 years to grow back, barely, but, you know, baby steps. I still use the pencil though.
Okay, so that video was so funny to me. But that's it for today's video. Until next time, love yourself, be yourself.